Really, what we're going to talk about today. Today, I want to talk to you about what is a congruent life. What is this congruence I keep talking about? All right. So let's start with the basis. And the basis is this: quiet as it's kept, the business you have right now and the life that you have right now, the way your calendar looks, the actions that fill the precious moments of your life are congruent right now with your thought habits. All right? The business and the life that you have, the things that fill your time, are congruent with your thought habits. So if you love the results that you're getting in your business and your life, you have your thoughts to thank. All right? And this ain't about blame. Let's be clear, because I am not part of the love and light brigade. So I'm not going to tell you that you have 100% control over the thoughts that you think, because that's not true for everyone. Your thoughts are very conditioned. They are programmed by culture and family since childhood. Sometimes they're conditioned and programmed by trauma, by media, by marketing, by your lifetime experiences. So this is not at all about blaming you for thinking the thoughts that you think or letting toxic institutions off the hook, okay? This is about reclaiming your sovereignty by understanding root causes. All right? So if you want a breakthrough in your business and your life, if you know you're ready for an upgrade, don't start the way they're going to tell you to start, which don't start by trying to take different actions. All right? Because if your thoughts are the same, you can try to take different actions all you want, and you will keep hitting your upper limit. That's what the psychologist Gay Hendricks calls this like inner thermostat limit for how good you're willing to let your life get before you start screwing shit up and sabotaging yourself. All right? You will keep hitting inner resistance. Don't start with trying to take new action, and don't start with trying to set new goals or new vision, because your thoughts, and that includes your beliefs, your desires, your expectations, what I call your four core trances: fear, scarcity, unworthiness, trauma. Until you deal with your thoughts, those things, your thoughts, will keep pulling your actions and even your desires, your dreams, your goals down to their level. So that's a word for somebody out there who is like, I keep setting these dreams and goals and I can't quite get there and I don't know what's wrong. Sometimes it's because the very goals that you're setting are actually not really your goals. They're not really the goals and dreams of your true sacred self, your wise inner being, under all the conditioning, under all your trances and the thought programming. So I'm here to tell somebody today that the struggle that you feel in your business and in your life is not actually in your business, and it's not actually in your life. It feels very real, and I know that, but it's not true. It's in your thoughts. And you might have heard this before, but someone's going to hear it today, fresh and new, since based on what we just talked about. You don't have to believe everything you think. All right? So this is why in my method of creating the empire of your soul, we call that the Aligned to Millions method, or in my method of living a masterful life, we call that the self-mastery method, we don't just start taking new action. We don't just start out setting new goals or vision. We start with recalibration. At the beginning, the first thing we do together is go deep and recalibrate your thoughts, meaning recalibrate your beliefs, your desires, your vision, your expectations, waking you up from your core trances. It will recalibrate the very goals you decide to pursue. All right? It will untether you, and it is a little disorienting at first. I like to say it's disorienting because, like, if your life is a map, you're here. Source, it's like when you recalibrate your beliefs, it's kind of like Source picks you up out of the story that you've been living and sets you down in a new land. It's the new land of your expansion. It's your promised land, all right? But it feels really foreign at first, right? If you're like me, you might even actually have to move to a new country as part of the new vision, as part of the new expansion. And it's gonna feel odd at first, all right? So recalibrating your thoughts is how you shift your paradigm and crack open yourself and your worldview enough to start to see who you really are and why you're really here so you can download a beautiful new vision for your life. That is how breakthroughs happen. They happen in your thoughts, not in your actions, okay? All right, now what happens when you do have this level of a paradigm shift in your life, in your thoughts? It will feel like your life starts to take off. It will feel like your business starts to take off. All right, so my intention is to help you now upgrade to a new kind of congruence. Knowing that this culture has programmed us with some nonsense definitions of success, the reality is simpler and it's elegant and it's gorgeous. The reality is that you have one job and only one job as a human, and I want you to understand the assignment. All right, success at being the human being you came here to be is two things and two things only. It requires that you know and love your true sacred self, and that you create a life that is congruent with your true sacred self. And when I say congruent life, I don't just mean a life that makes the most of your potentials, because as you know, that can be like a hook for the cultural lie that you gotta perform and conform and produce to earn your place on the planet or whatever that shit is. No, your number one job, and I'd love to break this news to you, is to love yourself so much that you create a life that is congruent with yourself, meaning it allows you to be who you are. It accommodates all of who you are. It expresses all of who you are at true sacred self under the conditioning level, all right? And so that looks, what does that mean? How does that look in real life? It looks different for different people. In the programs that I teach, it involves a lot of understanding your own human design, understanding your destiny, what you came here to do, understanding your callings, understanding your gifts, your likes and your dislikes, your genius, understanding how you operate, meaning how your energies cycle and flow. And then taking all of those things and with my guidance, translating them into products and into offers and into marketing and into even like a revenue strategy and a staffing strategy, and following your design, even when it contradicts the conventional wisdom about how to run a business. All right. So it's knowing that if you are a generator, you are going to be this ever ongoing source within you. You have an ongoing source of life force energy, all right, that will sustain projects that are big and take a lot of work to do. It means knowing that if you are a manifester, your job is to initiate things and then to get a team to help you carry them over the finish line, and to let yourself off the hook from trying to finish all the projects you start, because it's not your job to finish, it's your job to start. Or if you're like me and you're a projector, your job is to master systems and even create systems. Like I have created a lot of systems, right? That's in alignment with my design as a projector. Put them out into the world and then watch the invitations spark. Watch invitations come into you, right? From other people to guide them. That's part of your unique genius if you're a projector. And as a projector, it's also your job to delegate a lot of work. I delegate 80% of what comes onto my desk in any given week, month, quarter, right? So maybe it's about how you run your calendar. Maybe you only, like me, maybe you only take meetings a few days a week because you need to be in your own energy. Mommy. Maybe you're like London here and you need to move to a place where you can surf and ride horses.
Hello, Mommy.
Hi, Baba. Okay, Mommy's doing live right now. I'll be right with you. Yes, I know. I'll be right with you. Can you wave hi? Okay, wave hi. All right. Let Mama finish and I'll be right out. I'm gonna bring you something special I got for you.
What is it?
I'll bring it out in just a second.
Tell me. I hope it's another screen.
Lenny, I need you to go and do this call, okay? So it's all about you creating the life that you were born to live. And when you do,
Look
it will
at me,
feel,
Mommy.
I see you, Baba. When you do, I see your cool muffins, my little ponytail. It will feel really freaking good to you to live how you were designed to live, all right? So I'll show you how. Come join me in any of the programs, Lifestyle and Money Mastery, Empires of the Soul, and we'll talk about how to make sure that you are building the empire you were born to live, so that you can build, so that you can live the life that you were born to live. All right, Tara, out. See you guys soon.
Now let's go check on my little